All right, part two. Shalom. In the name of Yahweh, in the name of authority, Yahshua Messiah, and in the direction of the Holy Spirit. Now, let's get to the what they call the good part right now. Okay, drink some of this ascension. All right. Now, back to what I was saying. Since this is part two, everything that I have tried to introduce you to has told you roundabout that nothing can take a hold to your life that wasn't already seeded or planted by thought or intention on the 4 or 5D. All right. So why did I start there? I'm going to ask the question for you. I'm going to pose the question to myself. The reason why I started there, excuse me, the reason why I started at that point in coming into my higher self and teaching right there is because I understood the law of as above, so below. So if everything in the 3D this jacked up, this tainted, that is deformed, uh, malignant, sick, or whatever. See, my screen keep dimming, so it's like every time I get ready to bring y'all every time I get ready to bring y'all this fire, these little tit things, you understand, these little glitches that be going on in the matrix, they start happening. But nonetheless, it's no problem because I get past them all the time. It's because that is where everything starts at. So if you have these magicians, these masons, these high sorcerers, and these people who know magic that has been hid for the purpose of empowering only them and those who are part of their groups, then you see how they can start a war before you ever see it in the physical. All right? So when you begin to defend yourself on the astral, you subvert anything that was meant, that was extra, that was brought into play to try to harm you in the 3D as soon as you met a certain frequency that aligned with the destruction, the catastrophe that was already over projected on you in the 5D. It could only reach you when you got to a low enough frequency. So if you start fighting these things and understand on the 5D, you must understand this. Fighting is only half the battle. Okay? Fighting it is taking back your power. That's what fighting means on the 5D. The other 50% is what you put into place because you can't create a void. If you're ready to destroy something that is basically strangulating your life, you understand me, or that has been projected over your life that was not part of your free will choice, then you have to already be figured out what is going to be the replacement. If you're going to destroy a thought form that doesn't serve you, there it goes again. If you're going to destroy a thought form that serves to harm you, all right, instead of benefit your highest good, you must have a replacement thought of what it looks like of the good that you see. Does that make sense? Yes. So you have to see the solution. You have to see the benefit that you're going to replace the very thought form that you are fighting with, you understand me, to destroy it, because you cannot destroy a thought form on the 5D without having its equivalent replacement. Okay? So if you're saying that, say somebody in your family didn't want you to find love, and you haven't did the inner healing to allow you to raise your vibration, and then once you heal, it's still there on the astral. You haven't dealt with it. You have to destroy that concept, and then the concept that you replaced it was that you are worthy of love, that you are caring, you're kind-hearted, and You can be loved. You put that in that little package inside of the thought bubble that you're leaving on the astral, and then allow that as you tend to nurture it by your thought and your word affirmation. It grows until it manifests here. Okay, it's the same way with this silent war. Okay, when I said I need an army of transmuters, all right, it's the things that we're changing, we are transmuting, which means in probably the layman type of terms, on the 5D, we're going to be, we basically, you're going to have to step up to your position to become like X-men, X-women. That's what it's going to resemble. That is the whole essence of what it resembles. Is you're going to have to actually become an X-man or X-woman. All right, meaning that you're going to have to do things to defeat the laws of gravity and what you thought you could actually believe. And I just had to interject this here, man. I'm over here. I stopped by one of the libraries that I tend to frequent. And just so happened while I was making my video, you had this new security guard. He's this white guy, Poindexter, kind of like looking dude. And I've read his energy already. He doesn't even know that I know he has a monitoring spirit. And that him coming to look, he stopped in the middle of the aisle. How you a security guard and you stop in the middle of the aisle like you looking at books? It's not parallel. But he gave his position away already, and he doesn't even know that I know it. And I seen him out the peripheral of my eye while I'm sitting up here teaching you. See what I'm saying? So, also learning how to read energy. Okay? Like I said, and I feel, as I just told you right there, I just felt it in my chest. He's a monitoring spirit, trying to stop or subvert me from actually doing my job. But what he don't understand, like I say, I'm built to last. I'm built to last. You understand me? And he don't even understand that what I can do. I move just like when I was a kid. You understand me? The image that I particularly adorn so much, which is Optimus Prime. He doesn't even understand. But for me to be picking up on his energy and me having a conversation and have to divert that in here is to show you that this war will become intense. But everything that hits you, it's not going to kill you, but it's going to serve as a prompt to show you what we're finna have to come into combat with. Because none of us on the 3D are equipped with anything to wage a physical war. These wars are spiritual, and this is where the core seed, the core, has to be attacked, because what you would change on the spiritual has to manifest on the 3D. Please understand that. And yes, I'm giving these messages to you on the 1212 portal because now it's time for me to it's really go to get to the nitty gritty and just really start telling you the raw uncut. But nonetheless, I don't even worry about these monitor spirits, because when they move around, they pretty much know. They know the dealio. Because I got big brother Archangel Michael and the crew. And I don't think he want to test my G like that, you know what I'm saying? But my bad. So, understanding that picking up on your meditation, your focus. Me, I'm crossing my legs. I've been getting my see that same monitor spirit. He just walked through the aisle and he just doubled back because I just called him. See, this the energy. I just spoke it just now, and he just hurled back through the damn deal as big as this floor is, and he just swirled back through here. You understand me? Because it's not him. He's a decoy. There's a spirit using him. All All right.